Hello everyone, it's Andrea and welcome to the fourth part of Breaking Point Tips. I hope these new tips will help you and let's get going. Sometimes you will find yourself in a firefight in close quarters against a well-armed group which has grenades. And sometimes you're pinned down and you can't run away from that grenade in that room. So what you do when you can't run? Well, I found a cool trick to help you survive the grenade, to mitigate some damage that will come your way. So it's basically just laying down, and I'll show you here how much this trick can be effective. Many people seem to forget about the grenades they have in the backpack, me included. Those grenades can really make the difference in encounter, especially in third-person view, because your enemy is watching you with third-person view behind the cover. You are doing the same. With a grenade you can catch him off guard and kill him, or maybe he's forced to move away from cover and then you can shoot him. So guys, make sure you don't forget about the grenades. When we move around the map, eventually we will come across some new spawns. Most of the players will kill those new spawns either for the points or to see their kill count to go up. If you are like me, if the new spawns are not a threat to you, I believe you should let them go. You should let them enjoy the experience. Think if you were in their shoes, just spawn, 2 minutes inside the game and somebody shoots you and you have to wait another minute just to respawn. I believe this kind of behavior is not a behavior of a good player, let's just say like this. On the other hand, if the new spawns are a threat to you or could be a threat to you, you should kill them. Maybe you're defending a zone, maybe you're sniping and they're running close to you, maybe they're trying to kill you just with the new spawn weapons. You should kill them. And this is for you to evaluate. So I'm just inviting you to have a little bit more compassion towards the other players. If you play as a specific faction like the Ranger or the Outlaw, you need to make sure you identify your target. Because if you care about points, about leveling up your class, if you don't do that, if you try to guess what class you're shooting at, most of the time you will lose points and kill your same class. And this can lead to a very frustrating situation, and probably we will see you on the forums complaining about the system. So make sure you understand the system, you recognize all the classes, all the levels, and identify your target. Don't do the same mistake I'm doing in this video. I'm not using binoculars because I don't have them, and I shoot this target that I thought was a hunter, which I found out after he bled out was a nomad. When you move around the map and you don't see anybody for a long time, it's easy to get bored, it's easy to just lose a lot of awareness. If this happens to you, this will increase the chance that somebody may take you by surprise. This is because you're not focused on your surroundings. What I'm saying is not be focused all the time, because if you do, you will become paranoid, you will be tense all the time and you will not enjoy this game. What I'm saying is make sure you focus on your surroundings when you're running. And I do that by not running in third-person view. Most of the time when I run in third-person view, I focus on my character and not on my surroundings, and I miss a lot of stuff. For me, just running around in first person works great because I'm forced to watch in front of me and on my surroundings. But if you like to run in third person view, make sure you focus on your surroundings and not on watching your character run around like I do. In one of my previous videos, I talked about not engaging when you don't have the necessary tools to win the engagement. Maybe you have an M4 and you have against you a Volnik. Maybe there are 4 guys in front of you and you have just an hatchet and you won't be able to kill all of them like that. So you stay hidden and wait for them to go away. But sometimes we engage, and when we engage the target, we find out there are more players around, or maybe we're losing the engagement, they have a lucky shot and we need to bandage ourselves. Sometimes retreat is not an option. I know that you want to kill, I know that you want to get the loot, but sometimes the best option is just retreating to fight another day. Even if you are a good player in Breaking Point, you put 100% effort, you kill a lot, you survive a lot, you get always the best loot. Good players understand there is always a percentage of the outcome of what's gonna happen during the game that you will never control. That is luck. Your job is to reduce luck as much as possible to the minimum and try to control the outcome by your effort. But you can never put the luck on zero. The luck maybe you're sniping and somebody just walks on you randomly, a player that you didn't expect, and he kills you. Maybe you're shooting somebody, the same time you're shooting somebody else pop-ups or join the game, that you're just logging off and he kills you. Or maybe a glitch kills you even though you were winning a firefight, so you die and you don't get to kill the other player. Or maybe the enemy you're fighting is just a pistol, you have the best assault rifle, they are a gun, very long range for them, but they have a lucky shot and they hit you in the head with a pistol, really lucky shot. In those situations, you're able to see the good players from the bad players, because everyone is good with a good sniper rifle, shooting a target that is not moving, really low awareness with bad gear. But what happens when you are the target, when you're getting shot from behind and you need to bandage yourself, at the same time you need to find cover, you need to put morphine to be able to run again, and at the same time you need to open the compass to give the direction to your allies to help you and then take out the enemy. That's how the situation that really tests you guys. So if something bad happens, don't just panic, try your best to get out of the situation, and the more you do it, the more you will become a good player. When you have a low caliber weapon that takes a lot of shots to kill somebody, the great way to kill somebody, even a player with the best loot ever, is to take advantage of the right moment, waiting the right moment for him maybe to check his inventory or loot something and shoot him in the head, because one shot will be enough to kill him. This is a tip mostly for nomads and survivalists who play on smaller maps, but this can be useful for other classes too. Now, many players are aware that dogs and sheep are not the only animals you can kill to get points and meat. You can also kill rabbits and snakes, and this can be game changing for survivalists and nomads if they don't want to go into the town to find food, and if they want to get some more points by getting some animals. My last tip is to don't overload yourself with stuff you don't need at the moment. Build a crate and store what you don't need in the crate. The reason is, if you overload yourself, you will need to eat and drink very often, and it can become really annoying, especially because it starts every time you get into a gunfight. So don't overload yourself. So that's it for today, guys. I hope you liked the video and see you on the next one.